What's going on, guys? C.A.S.T back with another video, and today we're doing something a little bit interesting. Now, if you don't know, I'm actually a pretty big computer PC hardware enthusiast. I built probably in my time 4 to 5, maybe even 6 computers for other people, for myself, rebuilding my own systems. I'm always about like trying out different hardware, different components, overclocking, pushing the limits. Not like super high overclock like LN2 and all that kind of craziness, but for the most part, I like seeing how I can safely optimize my components to get the most performance out of them, so I can use them for the longest period of time. I'm also really interested in like older hardware, just like seeing what used to be, trying things out and see if they still hold up today. But I think a lot of people, when they're trying to get into gaming, especially on computers, whether it's, even if it's not gaming, if it's content creation, a lot of people get caught up in a lot of the noise, and especially in social media, about the components that you need to be looking at, what you need to get in order to have the best gaming experience. And this was definitely compounded with, the GPU shortage and component shortage in general over the past couple of years with, NVIDIA GPUs, AMD GPUs, processors. A lot of components are just way too expensive for people to buy. Now that everything's kind of stabilized, you can get components now, but they're still a lot more expensive than what some people are comfortable paying. And I just want to, make this series just to show you guys that even if you don't have the latest and greatest hardware, your computer is still capable of doing great things. Now, I'm actually not sure if this specific PC is going to be able to handle that, because this one is pretty old. But yeah, you'll see people on YouTube, building, latest gaming computers with 1090 or 3090 Ti's and the 12900K or the 1500X 3D. And then, they're going to put those computers off to the wayside and probably never touch them again just to build the next greatest system. To show you how much better the game performance is out of that one. And they'll show these charts and graphs where your PC's down here that you built maybe 2 years ago, and everything else is all the way up here scaling to the moon. And we are definitely in a special time where computer hardware definitely is scaling like an insanely higher than what we are usually normal or used to like 4 or 5 years ago, where you'd see 10 to 12% on over a generation. Now you're seeing like almost double or 50% performance per generation, which, it can show, a PC can definitely show its age, especially compared to new stuff. But just because your PC is old and it can't clock as high or get a Cinebench score or whatever in benchmarks compared to another PC doesn't mean that it's completely useless or obsolete. And that way of thinking is honestly not healthy at all. So the whole point of this video is I'm going to be taking games that I find on Steam that I find interesting, filming them, playing them on this old PC, doing all the video editing. Everything you see in the final video was done on this one system. And this system is, I guarantee you, far worse than what you're actually watching this on. So let's go ahead and get into the specs. Now, I call this the Josh PC, Josh PC, not the Josh PC, it's just Josh PC. I even got a custom nameplate. I'll show a picture of it right here. You can see it has pretty nice fans. I did upgrade the fans about a couple months ago because the other ones are like legit a decade old at this point. But it has FX A350, 32 gigabytes of RAM, some Asus motherboard, I think it's a Pro Gaming Aura, 980 Ti running at stock clocks. I do have the CPU overclocked to 4.5, but that's still sufficient for the 980 Ti. Really, the only reason I'm using that graphics card nowadays is because my 970 blew out, and having at least 6 gigabytes of VRAM is definitely helpful in 2022. But that's pretty much only the noteworthy things. I have a 700 watt power supply. Thermal electric cooler if that matters. But I've tuned it to be pretty much stable. It can really handle everything except video editing, and that probably is because I'm running a pirated version of Sony Vegas to edit my videos. So it won't crash. Well, the PC won't crash, but the software will just stop working. But that's mainly because it's probably not a valid, copy of the software. But despite that, everything you see on this video, I do on this PC. So without further ado, let's hop into this first game. Alright, so let's hop in this game. This is Prognostic. It's a horror game I found on Steam. I think it's actually a little more of a horror/mystery game from what I read about this. I'm not really sure what to expect, but it is fairly new. So here's how it's going to work. I'm always going to show you the settings we're playing at. So hop over here, window full screen. Usually it's a little bit more stressful, but I use this to switch between panels and whatnot because I only have one monitor. All high settings, locked to 60 frames a second, and yeah, so this should be perfectly fine. The default settings looks like they default to high. They're all maxed out. You can't go any higher than that. So we should be good on that front. We'll leave the sound at normal. I'm not trying to blow my ears out, but if it's not scary enough, I will turn up the volume. So we're gonna play the game, and then at the end of each video, I'm gonna go over the computer stats. CPU temperature, GPU temperature, max clock speeds, that kind of things. And so you can see how we're running. Now, I will let you know whenever this PC does crash, and I will admit I did try recording this once before, and the PC did crash. But I was I was running my experiment overclock settings, so it wasn't my stable settings. So I'm gonna adjust, account that clock crash for that. So you know, you just keep that in mind. But let's go and hop into this.
I have heard how my parents died. My brother and I were sitting in a locked bedroom and could only listen. We heard the knife stabs until their screams stopped. The police decided that our parents were accidentally killed during the robbery. I never believed it. In our neighborhood, no one had any money, especially immigrants like us. After a month in the orphanage, we were picked up by the only remaining relative in the States. A woman named Randolph. A medium. Our grandmother. Our mom never talked about her, and hid away her letters without opening them. I think that Mrs. Randolph thought that she cared about us. She taught us. I still remember rituals, prayers, and constant promises to reveal what happened to our parents. But later. It was always later. When will we be ready? My brother was the first one to escape. He joined the police force. I left her after. I, like my mother before, did not respond to her letters. They were just another promise to reveal some secret if I came back. When they stopped, I sighed with relief. Finally. A local lawyer visited us shortly after. Grandmother was killed, stabbed with a knife. They suspect a robbery. The voices of my parents came back, and they are not alone. Our town is eating itself. Death comes for our people, for my friends, and I can't take it anymore. Grandmother was trying to understand what was wrong. She tried to tell us, and I'm starting to believe her. She solved crimes. She helped the police to find the perpetrators. I have to take her place. I have to go back to her house.
Okay. So we're immigrants in the early 1900s. Probably like 1920, 1930 nowadays. The issue is that you're in the 1920s/1930s. Not a time to be alive, my guy. Go to the table, use left mouse to interact with items. Oh, lag spike. Your brother is a police officer who needs your help. Every day he will send you a new crime case. Your goal is to solve it. You can use divination rituals to uncover new clues. Once you find the culprit, fill out the report and send it to your brother. Solve the test case to convince your brother to accept your help. Okay. Why did you come back? We've been watching this old woman go crazy through our childhood. Now you want to take her place. What are you doing? Well, fine. Do you want me to help you? Then let's conduct a small test. Make an invocation to the souls of the dead and tell me, oh great seer, which of the neighborhood kids broke my window. I'll send you a description of them, just like the ones the old woman worked with. If you find out who did it, then we'll talk. One of them committed a terrible crime a couple of years ago, December 14th at 1 o'clock, 9:02. I live on the first floor in an apartment at 2nd Meadow Street, and don't even think about deceiving me. I know who did this. I just want to test you. Okay, so this is our brother. Did the door just open by itself? Hello? Can we sprint? We can sprint. Okay. I like this game. Now keep that out, keep that out. Okay. Someone locked us in here. Can we go upstairs? Nope. I guess this is the door that opened. Other divinations can only work while the ritual candle is lit. Light a candle by using instructions from the book. Hold down the right mouse button to take a closer look. Candles necessary for each ritual. Any fortune telling is questions and answers, and the answers can be obtained only when there is one who can give you an answer. You cannot imagine what exactly had to be done to prepare this ritual. What is that supposed to mean? All you have to do is light a candle. Hold up, give me 1 second. Let's see. This game be playing too much, bro. This game be playing too much. Nah, I gotta get. Make sure I'm safe. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Okay. I guess I like this. Oh, wait. What? Oh, those matches? Okay, so. Doors of all ritual rooms are marked with clues. Find a room with the wall map. It has a symbol of a compass. Alright, game. See what you got. See, this game is way too dark, bro. I might have to adjust these settings, but I mean, this is how it's supposed to be played, then so be it. I think part is because I have like this studio camera thing on my shining my face, which makes it hard to see. In order to work with the ritual map, you need to use the dowsing rods. Press Q to pull them out. Place a file of one of the suspects on the stand. It's located next to the map. Follow the instructions in the book. Okay, got those. Oh, okay. We'll put Patrick up there. Press tab to find out the time of the crime of the case. Enter it into the calendar. Use the dowsing rods to check which of the guys was at the crime scene at that time. See the instruction book for details, okay? Hover the diving rods over the map. The closer the rods, the closer the person. The rods will cross at the place where the person was. The rods will spin if the ritual candle has gone out. Place the flag on the right address in order to add a clue. So I think we have to first add the date. So 1 o'clock, December 14th, 1902. Okay. (1902). I don't like that noise. What the fuck, bro? Okay, where this man's at? Close, close. Okay, so Patrick was at 9 Bedford Road. So, at that time. So, where did it take place? Meadow Street? Where's Meadow Street? I can barely see. Where's Meadow Street? Meadow Street's here. 2 Meadow Street. Okay. Let me double check. Yeah, 2 Meadow Street. So whoever sits here whenever it says time is the one who did it. Okay. So we can go to the next guy, I guess. Why is this candle not on, my guy? Okay, so Zachary. Yeah, Zachary was not there. Okay. How these kids break a window? Probably playing like ball or whatever they played back in the day. Was he there? I mean, I guess that's our... What kind of flame does that, bruh? I mean, we know who it is. I guess we're done. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I guess we might as well do all of them. Wait, no, go back. I mean, after finding the culprit, you may return to the hall and fill out a report. Okay. So I guess we're done. Is this like a glitch? Is this light supposed to be doing this? Or is this my graphics setting? See, this is... I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be blinking like... Okay, let's see. Send a clue about his location during the crime. Wait. Is that it? Okay, I guess we did it. Who would have thought? Well, okay, if you're so anxious to find out what's wrong with our town, let's work on it together. Okay, I guess we're on the job now. A gift from God. Hold up now. We already got the greatest gift from God. Jesus Christ, bro. Bro, I got my Bible right here. I'm not playing games tonight. I'm not playing games tonight, bro. The Lord says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I was allowed to take part in a preparation for a minor court hearing. On the outskirts of town, 18th Barnhill Street, lies the Fulton Farm, home of a close and deeply religious family. As it turned out, they were too religious. Earlier this year, one of them murdered their youngest relative in their home as a sacrifice. I don't know what they ain't worshiping. That's not the same God I got, bro. All the Fultons now cover the murder, but only one of them made the sacrifice. I don't even know who was in the house. Try using dowsing to find the murderer. Okay. Is this the same building? No, it's not. Is it? Always gotta test the front door, bro. You always gotta test the front door. This is the same building, okay. It looks like the map is slightly more open now. What the hell is in here? Another part of the house. Do some exploring real quick. Nah, bro. This map's a little bit too big. Just gotta know what we're dealing with before we just start doing anything crazy. I don't know if we're supposed to be in this room or... So this is a kitchen. Why do we have to do everything? See, why we gotta do this at night is a real question. Okay, so that's connected. So, I don't like the hallways, so I'm not gonna use the hallways at all. I'm just gonna... Yeah, never going down that route again. Yeah, I'm basically gonna stay this main room, side room over here, right there, and then running back here to light the candle. All we gotta do. Okay. Remember that. Put that there. Find the room marked with dowsing rod signs? Oh, okay. Dowsings allow you to find the feature of a killer. So will these stop spinning when I'm in the right room or something? Do we have a time? No, we don't have a time. I don't even... 18 Barnhill Street. Send the killer's dossier. Send his/her distinctive feature by using dowsing ritual on the victim. So I put... Is this all the same? Because I didn't adjust the time. Okay. So let's see if these things cross. But weren't they all at 18 Barnhill Street? Luke Full. I guarantee you, they're all gonna be like at this house. So this is like pointless. Oh, he's the victim. Okay. I guarantee he was there too. Yeah, this isn't helping. Alicia Fulton, was she there? Yeah, we're getting nowhere. Find the room marked with the dowsing rod signs. Okay, so start back at the beginning. The feature of a killer. Find the room with the dowsing rod signs. Oh, okay. Place a victim's dossier on the stand, walk through the house. Crossing rods will indicate the direction of the object. So... It almost got me. Bro, that... Okay. I don't... Homie, this isn't fair. Nah, nigga. Bro, I don't like this setup. How am I supposed to know where I'm going? We gotta find this thing quick. Just gonna run. Oh, no. Not here. Wait, I almost crossed. So, next room over. Alright, let's go. I'm not trying to be here any longer than I have to. I cannot see? Lord have mercy. Memorize it and return to the dowsing room. I can't find it. Where? Clock. Okay. So we're back in the main room. Oh, is that... I can't... Shut up, dog. So it was a candle. Or a clock, I mean. Wait, I already did that. Return to the dowsing room to find out its meaning. This isn't helping. Oh, this isn't the right room. I started in here. Okay. See, I got Jesus on my side, right? I ain't even worried. Decipher the meaning of the object from the instruction book and mark the killer's traits in the list next to it. So let's see if clock is here. Murders in 30 years. Murder is 30 years or older. Father time, I guess. So it's not Alicia. It's not. So it's none of the. That's the grandparents thing. Okay. So I guess I can say innocent. Wait. Innocent. So grandparents. Decipher the meaning. Boom. Now what? Whispers indicate that one of the mirrors has been opened. Guys and rods will point the way to that mirror. Close it as soon as possible to get rid of the intruder. Oh, hell no. Where's the mirror? Nigga? This game's doing too much, bro. Huh? That doesn't help. I don't like this game. Okay, let's figure this out. I'm gonna call it. This is doing too much. Is mirrors a thing? Wait, was I not supposed to do that? Oh, shit. Paintings, fireplace, clocks, blade, toys. I really don't. It's one of these two. I mean, it's. Blue eyes, gray hair. Green eyes, gray hair. Is there another room I can, like, test things in? Because what does that mirror have to do with anything? I covered that thing so quick. It said you don't want intruders in here, so. I'm gonna have to take a shot in the dark. Compared to Abraham had to suck, like, yeah, it's probably the grandfather. If I had to guess, unless it's like a red herring. Add the killer's features. How am I supposed to know this? Oh, well, let's read the rest of this. Memorize the object. If the rods start rotate, the ritual candle is extinguished, light it up. Find out the meaning of the item and mark killer's features. How? But it. Okay, the candle's probably already burnt out. Somehow it hasn't. Okay, whatever. I already did the. Alright, the only thing else I can do is I'm gonna have to test see which one was in the house. Let's make sure the candle's still lit. That shit probably needs to be replaced. That's probably what the blue flashing means. The candle's almost spent. Yeah. And I want to keep that lit because I don't want to know what happens when that runs out, bro. Because I'm not. Rude. This game's doing too much, bro. It's doing too much. Alright, let's see where Grandma was the night of the murder. Okay. Freak, bro. Is there another place I can put something? Let's see if there's I have a feeling there's another, like, little stand to put pictures on. Let's explore one last time. If I can't find anything, I'm legit just gonna say the grandpa did it. Game's doing too much. Can I go upstairs? Nope, still can't go upstairs. I legit don't know what else to do. I covered the mirror. Can I take this off? No. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I already figured out that this was a stupid clock thing. So it's one of the grandparents. Alright. We're gonna say grandfather did it. He said he was Abraham. Abraham sacrificed Isaac. Yeah, let's do it. Crap, I can't. Hold on, man. What? So what else am I supposed to do? Can't go home. Cover this mirror. What's like the clue? What am I missing? Let me just go ahead and I'm gonna save. There. Now I should be able to put this guy behind bars. Alright. Gucci. I don't want to know what happens when you run out of candles. Here we are. So, yeah. Clue 1, clue 2. I'm gonna say he did it. Bruh, I swear. Okay. I'm gonna stop the recording right now and figure out exactly what I need to do, and then I'll pick up where we last left off. Okay, let's go back at this. Just gonna speed run it. So we already know what we gotta do. Put the camera here, or candle. Jesus Christ, bro. I'll be honest. I have had a. Whoa, that's weird. This PC is not like this game so far. So far, 2 crashes thus far. I did go back and adjust my settings. Be a little bit less aggressive, a little more voltage to get hopefully a little more stability. Yeah, let's see how far we get. Walk around the house. We know where this is. Clock, 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 clock. Boom. Okay. Keep our light out. Jesus is the light of the world, guys. He's the light of the world. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine. Okay. So we'll go here. So before I was rudely interrupted by my PC being an ass and just dying on itself because it's like too much performance. My only other thing I was thinking about doing was putting one of the grandparents on the little stand, see if we get another clue. I don't like that noise. Because we already know that they're 30 years old, and we look here, that makes for them innocent, makes him innocent. So only thing else I can think of is like we need a clue on the eye color or hair color. And let's see, tattoo, birthmark, burns. Murder has scars. Color of the toy shows color of murder's eyes. So that's what I'm guessing it probably is. Let's go and put grandma in there. Let's see what we can find. What? Candle? Roger's silent. Okay. So that means I was right, but I just didn't have enough clues to. Now hold on a damn minute. Okay, that's not right. Let's try to find another room where we can do something. Because this is a dowsing's room. That's just nothing. We can't. This isn't going to help us because we already know the whole family was at this house. But, like, do I even have a date? Let me check the case file. Maybe that's on the front. Because I don't remember reading that in detail. These spirits chill out, bro. I don't want to do that. I was allowed to take part in the home was closed. Deeply religious family. All the Fultons. I'll call the murder. I don't even know who was at the house. But like, how do I find the date? That's the only thing I can think of. We don't know any of their dates of birth. It has to be something. It's not a good idea. What's this room? I can't think of anything else to do except like find out. I don't know. It has to be one of the two things we've already done. This game is not very helpful. Like, I don't even know the date of the case was like took place. open up here? It was like I don't know the date of the case. Um, I guess they were there too. What if we change it to the year 1902? Okay, it's not dumb. It'd be helpful if we knew the date of the case. That's the only thing I can think of, but like, if it wasn't, I'm just gonna put the grandma in there. Because, like, if it's not one of those two, then I know what we're gonna do. Alright. Send the killer's dossier. Send his or her distinctive features by dowsing ritual on the victim. Okay. So we tried grandpa first. Try grandma. Let's see if this is right. I don't know what to do. It's obviously grandma because it says right, but there's not enough evidence. That doesn't. Okay, attempt number 3. It's clearly grandma, but like we just don't have enough evidence to figure out why. So, what was her color? Green eyes, gray hair. Pretty sure it's the clock again. Let's double check just to make sure. See, this is what I don't like about this game. Like it's doing all these like sound cues, and then just says solve the case after I cover up a mat like a mirror. Ain't no other type of hints. It's just like some cheap jump scares to try to keep me in this place longer. Piss off. What am I supposed to find? Candle's already lit, bro. Jesus Christ. Did I miss something? Like there's gotta be something I'm missing. Dumbass fucking things. Look at this slow ass. You know this dude's white. Slow he is. It's not helping. It's not even fun anymore, bro. Like, it's just annoying. I was in. I'm bidding. I don't even know. How am I supposed to find toys? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, 1904, January 8th, 11 o'clock. That would have been helpful. That would have saved me a lot of time. Wow, okay. Let's see, make sure we saw this correctly. January 1st, or January 8th, 1904. That's exactly what? 92 years before my. No. Jesus Christ, what? 96 years. 95 years before my birthday. I did not do math, okay. Check this again. 11? Wait, is that right? Yeah, hour 11. So they did this in the morning? Damn. Right before noon. Couldn't even get lunch in, bro. Just right after breakfast. 1904, January 8th, okay. 11, January. That's helpful. Okay, so now we'll put, wait, first we'll go here, innocent, here, innocent. So, okay, so now we'll put grandma in there. You can fuck off, bro. Like, it's not even scary anymore, my G. And look at that! Where's grandpa? Just out of curiosity. Okay, we're done. Let's see. Yep, she was there at the time of the murder. And that should be enough. So, let's get out of here. Dossier. And there we go. Finally. Okay. So that was just dumb on my part that I didn't see the date. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to go ahead and stop the video here because I spent way too much time on that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before we leave, I will go ahead and tell you my stats. So, looking at this right now, max CPU temperature was 73 degrees Celsius. That's after I adjusted my settings. Max GPU temperature was 71 degrees Celsius. So, I did crash a couple times. But that's just kind of nature of the beast with this PC. I was going over just like overclock settings that probably weren't even the best to actually be using. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.